Albert Einstein was a German-born theoretical physicist, widely acknowledged to be one of the greatest physicists of all time. Born March 14, 1879, Ulm, Germany. Died April 18, 1955, Penn Medicine, Princeton Medical Center, New Jersey, United States. Only two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the former. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. Coincidence is God's way of remaining anonymous. No problem can be solved from the same level of consciousness that created it. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be a value. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. I think and think for months and years. 99 times, the conclusion is false. The 100th time I am right. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right. A single experiment can prove me wrong. Whoever is careless with the truth in small matters cannot be trusted with important matters. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I or are the others crazy? The important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. Intellectuals solve problems, geniuses prevent them. All that is valuable in human society depends upon the opportunity for development accorded the individual. I live in that solitude which is painful in youth, but delicious in the years of maturity. Never do anything against conscience even if the state demands it. If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. Logic will get you from A to B, imagination will take you everywhere. We can't solve problems by using the same kind of thinking we used when we created them. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new. If we knew what it was we were doing, it would not be called research, would it? Peace cannot be kept by force, it can only be achieved by understanding. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death. There are two ways to live. You can live as if nothing is a miracle. You can live as if everything is a miracle. I never think of the future, it comes soon enough. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit and a violin. What else does a man need to be happy? Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Learn from yesterday, live for today, hope for tomorrow. The important thing is not to stop questioning. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. Weakness of attitude becomes weakness of character. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. The only source of knowledge is experience. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. You can't blame gravity for falling in love. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. Nationalism is an infantile disease. It is the measles of mankind. If people are good only because they fear punishment and hope for reward, then we are a sorry lot indeed. The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind. Any man who reads too much and uses his own brain too little falls into lazy habits of thinking. A person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. If you are out to describe the truth, leave elegance to the tailor. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. The distinction between the past, present and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion. Any man who can drive safely while kissing a pretty girl is simply not giving the kiss the attention it deserves. Concern for man and his fate must always form the chief interest of all technical endeavors. Never forget this in the midst of your diagrams and equations. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. The gift of fantasy has meant more to me than my talent for absorbing positive knowledge. Pure mathematics is, in its way, the poetry of logical ideas. The whole of science is nothing more than a refinement of everyday thinking.